Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at courtside. There is the opening inbound to start this game. Frederick controlling it. Down by 2, 16-14. Walkersville has the lead. Frederick has the ball. Top of the key, Daniels.
Walkersville coming out man-to-man here. See if they can keep up that defensive pressure.
Daniel in the corner. Drives, spins, turns, shoots on the run. No good.
There's that pressure that we were just talking about. Walkersville's carrying. Put on over to the first.
And now Frederick steals it back. Straight to the hoop, flicking it out in the corner, and then they back out and reset. Top of the key now. Linthicum drifts right. Sets up, bounce pass to Daniels, top of the key. She goes off the screen, pulls, turns around, spins, fires it to Linthicum. Linthicum shoots and scores from three-point land.
That's their first three-point basket of the night, Mike.
That is first tray of the game, and there's a knockaway and a whistle on Daniel. That's her third personal.
Yeah, she must be careful now. She's got 3 fouls. Coach Bush keeping her in the basketball game.
Bush is on her feet now, Coach Bush. Walkersville inbounds down in the corner. Olivia Johnson. She fires it out front to Bernardoni. Eva has it. She drives, spins, turns, passes to her sister, Emma. Emma drives right, hand off to Ryan Wright. Ryan stops and shoots off balance, but Bernardoni comes out with a rebound. Olivia Johnson shoots another ugly shot on the run.
That wasn't a good possession.
That was 2 bad shots in a row by Walkersville.
They've got to keep that continuity going like they ended with in the first half.
So, like, what were they thinking?
I'm not sure there.
If I'm the coach, I'm having a meltdown when I see that, because they come out of the dressing room strong.
Exactly.
You don't want to see a bunch of trash going up in the air.
It's all right, though. It's only, 2 possessions.
Frederick.
Hopefully it doesn't snowball for him.
Frederick has the ball stolen. Ryan Wright gets it, and then Frederick gets it back. Almost got it away, but she couldn't handle it. Here comes Daniel, shake and bake. She goes up, bounce pass, wide open underneath. Shot to score, number 25.
That's what they call a room service dime, Mike. All she had to do was just go up with that off the dish from Michaela Daniels.
That was Abdul Rahman on the score. Ryan Wright in the corner. Bounce pass underneath, back to Ryan. She drives, goes up on the right-hander on the run, and it doesn't drop. Loose ball tipped away. It's going to go to Frederick.
Yeah. Coach Bush making sure Michaela Daniels asserts herself back into this basketball game after a quiet second quarter.
Coming strong, India Keene has it. Loose ball on the floor. They pick it back up again, knocked away. Again, Abdul Rahman fires it over, shot by Linthicum. Too hard. Bernardoni gets the rebound. Over to his sister Bernardoni, and she brings it up down on the right side. Eva pulls up, shoots on the half balance, and then underneath, and she's caught, follows her own shot, gets caught underneath the rim, and hits the top of the backboard. And we've got a foul. So Walkersville lucking out on that one. That's going to send Eve Bernardoni to the line to shoot. Looks like 1. 2. She's going to shoot 2. She did not make the basket. Wholesale substitution. My goodness. 4 players just came on the floor. You can't even tell who came in or what.
Need some
all right.
legs out there.
Eve will shoot 1 now. Left-handed free throw shooter, and she makes it. Frederick with a 2-point lead, 19-17, has the ball.
I'm waiting for somebody to take control of the momentum that's up for grabs here, Mike. No team is yet to really pull away.
Daniel cross court. Brianna Hall, she stops, pivots. Oh, nice shot by Rihanna as she just throws it up in between the 2 defenders and scores.
Slick move there down in the post.
Coming back the other way, Walkersville shoots on the run, no good. Rebound, here comes Frederick. They want to go transition, they do. Right-hander, good! 23-17, they open up a 6-point lead.
That's
on
bread and butter, Mike.
2 back-to-back transition buckets, and now a steal in the backcourt. Oh, and a shot. And we've got a foul as Frederick shows some pretty athletic Allen.
Just talking about the momentum that's up for grabs. I believe that Frederick has started to gain control some of that momentum here. Frederick fans coming to life after that.
Daniel at the free throw line, shoots one and makes it. 24-17 now, 17-point lead has opened up. And they were down at 14, so they've put 10 points in. And she misses the front end, but they get the rebound, and the putback is no good. And the rebound, and another putback is good.
They can score you in a hurry.
So Daniel gets the loose ball putback, and now we've got a step on the line by Ryan Wright and a turnover. No, it's a foul. They call a push. That's going to go against Frederick. It's going to give Walkersville the ball in front of the scorer's table. It's 26-17 now, a 9-point lead.
It was a 1-point game 1 minute ago, Mike.
5-second violation, again, the second one of the game on the Walkersville Lions.
Yeah, Walkersville's got to clean up those mental errors. Shooting themselves in the foot at the wrong time.
All right, Frederick with the ball and a 9-point lead, 4:29 to go in the third. Bounce pass in the paint, shot off the glass is good as Natalie Washington gets her first points of the game. And a steal, and the left-hander, she misses. Natalie Washington, loose ball on the floor. There's a scramble, tied up, no whistle, shot, no good. Loose ball again, and we've got an injured player as Frederick comes up with it in what was frenetic. Just talk about hustle, Kyle.
Don't know where Walkersville's energy went. I don't know if they used it all up in the first half. I doubt that. They've got to revitalize themselves here. It's an 11-point basketball game, now 13.
Daniel drives straight to the hoop off the screen, and Rick Little says, I've seen enough, I need a timeout. As Frederick opens up the lead by 13 now, 30-17, and all in what was just a crazy performance in this third period.
Yeah, 14-0 run there for Frederick. Fueled by their defense, defensive pressure, forcing those fast break opportunities, starting to play around with Walkersville's mentality right now. Walkersville's rattled. They've got to find a way to calm down, Mike.
Well, they did it once before. They were down by 10, and they found a way to calm down. And the way they did it was by spreading the ball around and patiently whittling away at that lead, one bucket at a time.
That's what they got to do here. All starts on the defensive end, though. They've got to make sure they're getting stops defensively in order to make their second double-digit comeback of the game.
Walkersville will inbound from underneath their own basket. In the back court. And now we've got a whistle.
What's going to be the call here?
I believe it's a foul against Frederick. No. It's a turnover on Walkersville, a traveling violation.
Yeah, she definitely traveled there.
Inbound, Daniel has it. She floats, she drifts. She fires it out on the wing. Straight in, trap in the middle, shot from out front. No good. Mac McSweeney with the rebound. McSweeney wants to run, and she's tripped from behind and hits the floor hard. She gets her legs tied up with with Natalie Washington. And Natalie gets her first personal as Bernardoni comes back into the game now after a rest. She will inbound from in front of the scorer's table.
Walkersville needs a bucket right here, Mike, or this thing could get out of hand.
We've got a line violation on the inbound by Eve Bernardoni, and another turnover on an inbound pass by Walkersville gives the ball back to Frederick.
Not helping themselves here with easy corrections.
India Keene, left side, spins, turns, bounce pass to Daniel, top of the key. She floats right, stops and shoots. Short off the front of the rim. Rebound Ryan Wright. Now we've got a whistle on Frederick. And that's going to be, it looks like John Washington's going to get her second personal.
Frederick staying in there full court, man-to-man press.
Johnson comes in for Allen. Walkersville has the ball. They'll inbound in their back court now. Into Hami. Hami hands off to Bernardoni. She dribbles the length of the floor. Fires it out in the corner, wide open. Johnson shoots short off the front of the rim. Rebound Ryan Wright. Walkersville keeps possession. Stolen, but Daniel has it. Daniel wants to run, and she loses the handle out of bounds. It'll go back to Walkersville. That girl, Daniel, is quick.
Yeah, I mean, she's just asserts herself everywhere on the floor. I mean, she's only a sophomore, too, Mike. I mean,
Wow.
That's just
That's scary
right there. It's very scary for the rest of the county.
Bernardoni into Wright. Wright drives down to the baseline, gets trapped. We've lost our vision of the game momentarily. We'll get it back in just a second. Number 5 has the ball, top of the key, Kirsten Linthicum. She drifts right. Now she penetrates, backs out. Rebound, Daniels. She goes up hard. It doesn't go, but Daniels going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2 as she draws the foul.
Yeah, Michaela Daniels has 5 quick points here in the third quarter. After a scoreless second quarter, has a chance to push Frederick's lead to 15. The largest of the game.
Daniel to shoot 1. Nothing but net. 31-17 now. 14 unanswered points?
14 or 16, Mike. It's getting out of hand.
She misses the second one, rims in and out. Did that go? Oh, stolen! Reverse layup goes, number 13, India Keene puts it back in on the steal, and Frederick is just putting on a clinic, and now we've got a traveling violation on Walkersville, and it's coming apart at the seams, Kyle.
Yeah, the mental errors are just snowballing right now for Walkersville. They just can't find a way to put a cap on it, unfortunately for them. Down 17 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. They got to find a way to stop the bleeding, or else, it's
Coach Little.
Almost impossible to stake a comeback.
Coach Little calls a timeout. We want to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors of this game. That's Frederick County Bank, Gettysburg Auto Auction, and Med1 Pharmacy. Thanks for sponsoring tonight's Central Maryland Conference Girls Varsity Basketball Championship here, where the Frederick Cadets are leading by 17, 34-17. Great crowd here. It is filling up. Anticipation of the boys' game. Just about an hour from now is the tip-off for that game. The top 2 teams in the county, Tuscarora and Oakdale, separated by a hair.
Most definitely. I'm very excited for that matchup. Both have legitimate state title. They're both state title contenders, Mike. Both in the 3A West. Could be their third or fourth meetings potentially if they happen to meet.
Any chance they could see each other? Oh, you know what? I noticed Oakdale is up in that Montgomery County bracket, aren't they?
Yes. They are in Section 1. Meanwhile, Tuscarora is in Section 2.
Yeah. All right, there's the inbound. Frederick has the ball with 2:12 to go in the third. Linthicum on the wing. Dribbles off the pick. Drifts. Bounce pass to Daniel. Daniel shoots from three-point land. Short. But Frederick comes up with a rebound. Underneath, shot on the run. Right-hander off the glass, and Linthicum's having a heck of a game tonight.
That's a great backdoor cut, Mike. Realizing there's just a little crevice of space and cutting towards the net. Frederick's got a 19-point lead.
Walkersville has the ball in their own half court now. Over to Johnson. Johnson goes left. Flicks it to Bernardoni on the wing. She fires it back out front, stolen by Daniel. Daniel goes up, left-hander, right-hander off the glass and scores. Another transition bucket by Michaela Daniel.
Her instinct, it's unlike many girls in this area, if not the East Coast. She is terrific at reading where the ball is going.
Shot on the run by Bernardoni, and we have a whistle. It's going to be a reach-in foul on Frederick. We're not in bonus yet. Frederick has 1 to give. That was it.
I believe that's 22 unanswered points for Frederick.
Yes.
38-17.
That third period was like none we've seen. Baseline shot, no good. foul underneath. Linthicum's going to get that violation on a blocking foul, which is going to send McSweeney to the line to shoot 2.
I really want to know what Coach Bush told her girls at halftime after that 2-point second quarter.
Perhaps McSweeney misses the front end. Perhaps we can ask that at the end of the game.
Most definitely.
McSweeney to shoot 1. Got it. 20-point game, 38-18. Frederick on top. Frederick brings it up. Linthicum. Linthicum backs out. Playing catch out front. Into the high post now. Top of the key, Dorcas Nyakita in the game now. Spin, Linthicum gets in trouble. She fires it back out. On the run, shot off the back of the board. McSweeney with the rebound. McSweeney bounce pass to Hami. Hami goes right, fires it over to Bernardoni. Bernardoni almost travels, manages to get the ball away. And then McSweeney goes post up. She goes hard to the hoop and scores, and she draws the foul too. So Mac McSweeney does it with authority on that one.
Long overdue bucket for Walkersville here in the third quarter. Mac McSweeney so tough down low, drawing the contact and the bucket.
And she converts. 38-21 now. 17-point game. Here comes Frederick. Keeping it out front now. Working around that 2-3 zone Walkersville set up in. Penetration on the run. Oh, Linthicum is starting to take control as she puts up a 5-foot runner and it scores. And now we've got a buzzer, and that's the end of the third period. And I got to tell you, Kirsten Linthicum has impressed me tonight.
I mean, on her latest bucket there, that's great awareness to realize that Walkersville was packing the zone. She needed to flick that floater up as quickly as possible off the backboard, and then it's a 19-point lead for Frederick heading to the last period. Linthicum has 9 here in this ball game, Mike.
Absolutely. 40-21. Frederick with a 19-point lead over Walkersville, who was leading at the half.
Yes, they were. I mean, Frederick had
what was it? 16-14, right?
Yes, 16-14.
So that means Walkersville has scored 5 points.
Yeah, and Frederick scored 26 points in that third quarter. I mean, that is
26-5.
Completely broke open the lid.
Yeah. All right, 8 minutes on the clock. One of these teams will have the trophy and the number 1 status in Frederick County at the end of this game.
Even if Walkersville doesn't draw really any closer, Rick Little can go back and watch the film, and he's got a full week to correct whatever he needs before their first playoff game.
This is what makes his team good in the playoffs right here.
Exactly.
I mean, he's not going to face a team this good anywhere in the 2A.
Exactly. You know,
you think?
Walkersville's only no, not at all. Not until they reach the Final Four.
Right, maybe in the Final Four.
Exactly.
You're right.
So this is a good wake-up call for Walkersville if they cannot withstand a furious comeback here in fourth quarter.
So the inbound to Megan Allen, who's now in the game at point. She fires it over to Ryan Wright on the wing. Wright dribbles, tries to float underneath, and it's stolen. Washington with the steal, and she gets trapped, and now Walkersville gets the ball back. Shot from way out front. It was really a very poor shot. It shouldn't have been taken.
That's a desperation shot there, Mike. You know, they need something to get going.
So Frederick now has the ball, and they can run a bit of a stall here and play out the clock. We do have shot clocks in girls basketball, so they can't stall all the way through like the boys can, but Daniel, a little dribbling clinic going on, and now we see a shot go away, and it misses, and Frederick comes up with a rebound. And now they got a fresh set of seconds on the play clock. And now there's a loose ball out front. Frederick picks it up. Linthicum fires it over. One dribble, Pull-up shot, no good. Rebound, Walkersville. Here comes Bernardoni on the run. She wants to go. She fires it cross court to her sister off the glass, and she scores on a beautiful transition bucket. No, that was Mac McSweeney on the score.
Walkersville gets it back.
Walkersville with a steal and a shot, no good. Loose ball on the floor. There's a scramble. It's tied up, jump ball.
Walkersville with some new life here to start the fourth quarter, Mike.
Yes, they do.
Down 17.
Down by 17.
6.5 to go. It's not over.
It's not over yet. You're right. You're absolutely right. But Frederick, impressive in this second half.
Indeed.
Full court pressure now by the Lions. And Frederick weaves through it, breaks it, bounce pass wide open underneath.
Tell you what.
And that was a good foul by McSweeney.
Very good foul. You know, Walkersville just doesn't have the foot speed that Frederick has.
That's right. And that's what we saw in the last game they played back on January 20th was the speed kills.
They're trying, but, you know, it's just not enough.
Washington shoot 2. She's got the first one. 41-23. Washington has 3 points in this game. Make it 4. She throws up a rainbow and scores, and Frederick's still coming with full court pressure as Walkersville breaks the press, and McSweeney fires it over to Bernardoni. Eve pulls back. Olivia Johnson, top of the key, looking for the screen. She goes left. Bad bounce pass, and they turn the ball over down in the corner. And she tried to bounce it out to Emma Bernardoni, and it was just a bad pass.
Yeah, you know, it happens, Mike. You know, just a bad pass. Ball just got away from her. You know, Frederick is unrelenting, though, on defense.
Daniel brings it up, and then she bounces it to teammate India Keene. Keene slows it down. No sense of urgency for these cadets. Daniel goes baseline, pulls up, shoots on the run. It doesn't go, but she's going to get the foul and a trip to the free throw line to try it the hard way.
Yeah, she's got 19 already.
Leading scorer in the game, 19 points for Michaela Daniels. She'll shoot 2 now. Rims in and out. She misses the front end. 42-23, Frederick on top. Michaela will shoot 1. Deep breath. Bounces twice. Two-handed set shot, and it rattles and drops.
Pushes their lead to 20.
Inbound to Walkersville. Cross-court pass to Hami. Wide open. She goes up. Bounce pass underneath. Beautiful score. Way they worked that one to McSweeney nicely.
Tic-tac-toe right there, Mike, on the fast break. But here's Frederick.
And Daniel you see that? She had it.
She did.
Discipline. You know, she said slow up.
Exactly.
Work the clock. That is discipline experience.
Doesn't need to force anything like that.
She had her player beat, but rather than penetrate and drive and try to force it, she's working some time off the clock. Underneath, bounce pass into the paint. And I believe that's a 3-second. No, called timeout. They were about to get the 3-second violation on that one.
That's a good timeout there, Mike, by Coach Bush. You know, forced pass there by Daniels into the lane, almost stolen away.
Right.
You know, 18-point game right now, about 5 minutes left. Coach Bush wants to make sure she has this one in the bag.
All right, 43-25. Frederick has the lead by 18. They also have the ball in their own half court. India Keene to inbound. Into Daniel on the run, and right in the middle, we've got a jump ball. McSweeney really tied her up on that one. Possession arrow goes to Walkersville. And they throw it away on the inbound. Linthicum on the run with a right-hand runner, and now we've got another jump ball And obviously the possession arrow will go to Frederick.
Yeah, that's disappointing, Mike.
That was disappointing because they're having a lot of trouble with these inbounds, and I'm sure Coach Little is going to be working hard on that issue.
Exactly.
In practice.
Luckily, it's not happening next week.
Wide open shot from the corner. Linthicum too hard off the back iron. Loose ball knocked out of bounds. Walkersville gets it. No, check that. Frederick. Linthicum will inbound from right in front of our bench. Into Daniel. She dribbles out. Top of the key. Guarded by Hami. Crossbody dribble. She goes right. Fires it to Linthicum. Three-pointer from the corner. Whisk. Nothing but net. She drains that three-pointer.
Yeah, she was camping out.
McSweeney loses the handle on the run. The ball's on the floor. There's a dive for her to scramble. Bodies all over the place. Loose ball tied up. Two whistles. Frederick ball. Timeout on the floor again as they mop up a couple players hit the floor over there. They need to wipe off that floor to keep it clear so nobody gets hurt.
Rick Little right now is probably preaching about trying to handle adversity. This is their worst game of the year by far. They only have 25 points, about 4.5 minutes left. You've got to find something to take away from this game and correct next week's second round of the playoffs after their bye.
All right, now this is a silly question. With only 4:25 to go in the game and what looks like a 21-point lead, who would you start to think is player of the game?
Oh, my. Michaela Daniels, she has 20. She's asserted herself in all aspects of the game this evening. She's probably got close to 8 steals, handful of rebounds, a few assists.
In other words, it's a slam dunk, isn't it?
She is. She is completely stuffing the stat sheet tonight for Frederick as usual.
And that's what she does. You're right.
Exactly. She's only 1 point off her average.
So now Frederick is going for the tie-up in this, and Coach Little has told them to foul. Oh, they get the jump ball and the possession. So they get a turnover on that great defense. Walkersville has it. Inbound to Hami. Back out front, Ryan Wright loses it. Frederick ball, it went right off her foot. She stood there and watched it. So we've got substitutions now as Coach Little is getting some of his bench on the floor for championship minutes.
On the other side of things, for Frederick, this is a huge confidence booster heading into the playoffs.
Yes, because the 3A is not going to be easy.
Not at all. Especially that Section 1 that has Damascus and Poolesville and
Linganore.
Undefeated Manchester Valley as well.
Right. Manchester Valley's on fire.
They're going to need it all.
Shot, top of the key, Linthicum again, hard off the back iron, no good. Loose ball ripped away, and there's a jump ball again. I must be about the 12th jump ball of the game, I think.
Must have been, that's just two teams going after it.
Frederick gets the arrow. They'll inbound underneath their own bucket. 46-25, Frederick on top. There's the inbound to Linthicum. Linthicum brings it back out front. Kirsten bounce pass to Daniel on the wing. Daniel taking her time. They fired back around the perimeter to the other side. Down in the corner to Rihanna Hall. Linthicum wide open from three-point land, and she scores again. Kirsten Linthicum has 15 points in this game.
That's cold-blooded right there. That's a 24-point lead now for Frederick with 3:18 to go.
And now a blocking foul on Frederick down in the Walkersville half court. That's in bonus now. That's going to send, it looks like Olivia Johnson's going to the line to shoot the double bonus.
Linthicum and Daniels have combined for 35 points tonight.
Yeah, that's more than the entire Walkersville team.
Yes, most definitely.
From two players.
Yes. More than enough. I'll tell you what, though, this arena is about 95% capacity right now.
Well, yeah. And they're all ready for the boys' game, too, you can tell.
Most definitely.
But here we go. Out of bounds. Frederick will get the ball. They'll inbound with 3:15 on the clock. And what looks like is almost certain number one ranking in the CMC.
Most definitely.
India Keene brings it up midcourt. Oh, she just goes right past her guard and then flicks it over to Linthicum. Linthicum shoots a tray. It rims in and out. Loose ball, scramble, out of bounds. Great hustle. Again by Daniels.
Yeah, I mean, she's just, even with a 23-point lead, she just never backs down.
Well, she fired herself into the crowd to try to save the ball.
Yeah, really. With 3 minutes left. With the 20.
Daniel, I keep calling her McDaniel.
Exactly. Yeah, really.
Daniel stuffs the ball on the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Walkersville having just a really tough time tonight inbounding.
She also got elbowed in the jaw, too. She was looking for a foul.
Oh, turnover again. Linthicum comes up with it, and Frederick has the ball. And that's the story of the night for this Frederick team.
Most definitely. I mean, they feast off turnovers. The scoreboard says it all right now. 49-26 with 2.5 minutes to go. They're a product of their defense.
Shot from out front, short off the front of the iron, loose ball on the floor, scramble. Frederick comes up with it. Daniel with the ball again.
With her own rebound off her own shot.
Straight to the hoop, they fire it out. Linthicum with the tray. Misses it this time. Loose ball on the floor. Frederick comes up with the boards.
When Makayla Daniel develops that jump shot, she is going to be absolutely lethal.
So now, India Keene is fouled as she tried to bring the ball out front. It's going to send it. We're in bonus now for Walkersville, so Keene is going to go to the line in bonus to shoot the 1-and-1. With 2:04 to go in the game, and Frederick leading 49-26. She misses it. Loose ball. Frederick comes up with a rebound. Back out front to Linthicum. She takes a deep breath. Dribbles. Drifts to her right and then stops at the circle. Over to Daniel. Daniel, between the leg dribble. Drifts off the pick, shoots and scores.
Wow, that was sweet.
That's a 20-footer, nothing but net.
I believe that was her first converted jumper of the night.
And another steal by the Cadets on the transition. And we're down to 125, 52-26. They've now taken the double point lead. And timeout on the floor.
Here comes the bench, Mike.
Yeah, here comes the bench. We'll step aside for a quick break and be right back.
If you own a business, you know that the workday doesn't begin and end with the hours posted on your door. Hi, this is Business Development Officer Steve Ennington. And at Frederick County Bank, we understand that too. That's why we make business banking easy and accessible. Anytime, anywhere. From BuzzPoint Merchant Reward and Loyalty to online banking, remote deposit capture to business career service. Frederick County Bank, Frederick's true community bank, is open for business. Anytime, anywhere. Contact me at 301-620-1400 or online at fcbmd.com. Member FDIC.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a minute 20 on the clock to go in the Girls Central Maryland Conference Championship. The Frederick Cadets leading 52-26 over the Walkersville Lions in a well-thought game between both sides. Very, very good basketball game, but Cadets just too quick, Kyle.
Yeah, I mean, Walkersville's averaging 58 points per game this year. They have 26 right now. It's well below their average.
Frederick has the ball. Loose ball's on the floor. Walkersville comes up with it. Pass, shot, and she misses. Story of the game. for Walkersville.
Yeah,
A layup, and she misses.
Just nothing really working for Walkersville.
Frederick coming back. Top of the key, Dorcas Niakiti in now. Abdul Rahman drives, has the ball stolen away from her. Loose ball on the ground, goes back to Abdul Rahman, and then she drops. She literally sticks her shoulder down and heads for the basket, but she gets fouled on the wrist. So Layla is going to go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 bonus with 42 seconds on the clock.
Frederick student section is liking this one. I would too.
Right hander, nothing but net. 53-26. Now we've got substitutions in for Walkersville. Nicole Boley, Hannah Rice. Shot off the front of the rim, loose ball. Boley comes up with it, knocked out of bounds. Frederick ball. Well, he took a little while to make that decision, didn't he?
Yeah, really. Sometimes those judgment calls can be tough to make.
The referee kind of was like, yeah, help me out. Okay, I'll make it.
I wouldn't want to be a referee, I can tell you that.
I've done it. It's hard. There's the inbound. Lost into the back court, but Frederick comes up with it. And now we've got a whistle in the back court as Dorcas gets fouled.
You know, Walkersville has only scored 10 points this half, Mike.
Yeah.
10.
You're right. They left the dressing room with 16 on the board.
16 to 14.
And they have 26. That's 10 points in the entire second half.
Yeah, I mean, that Frederick defense is just unrelenting.
And you know what would be
let up.
You know what would be a good stat to see, Kyle? Time of possession.
Most definitely. I really want to see that stat. Unfortunately, we don't have those.
They don't keep that in basketball, do they?
Advanced analytics. Not at the high school level, no, but, you know, at the college level, they do. But Frederick is controlling pretty much all aspects of the game this evening.
Yep. No doubt. But I only say that because Frederick has just been, they have stolen the ball. They've been out rebounding, out running, out scrambling, out
Possessions
hustling.
are key, obviously, and they're doing their all to make sure they have the ball in their hands when possible.
Yes. All right, back out on the floor now with 34 seconds on the clock. There's the buzzer. Inbound. Stolen by Walkersville. Straight to the hoop. Reverse layup is no good. Rims in and out. Rebound Frederick. Here comes Frederick on the run. Left-hander, and she pulls up and stops. Settles him down. Wide open. 10-footer. Rims in and out. No good. Put back by Frederick, and it's good.
That was cruel, Mike, that Walkersville possession. That ball was literally in the hoop, and it popped out.
Shot from the corner, off the glass, no good. Put back partially blocked. Frederick has it. Here comes Frederick on the run. Shot at the buzzer, no good, and that's it. It's in the books. The Frederick Cadets, the #1 girls basketball team in Frederick County, have defeated the Walkersville Lady Lions 55-26 here at BB&T Arena at Hood College.
Yeah, you know, the game just got away from Walkersville when the stakes started